Hey YouTube, it's me, Cece. I don't really have much to update. I know that my paperwork is at my insurance office, the medical management nurse's desk, and is being reviewed right now for approval or denial. So there's that. So I should hear something within the next probably week or so. The biggest thing I'm struggling with now is the pre-op diet. I'm having a hard time with nighttime binging, and I've always had a hard time with that. It seems like I do really well. I'm not a big breakfast eater, and I have to force myself to eat something. And I will eat breakfast. Sometimes 10, 11 o'clock, which really isn't breakfast. By that point, it's lunch, especially when you consider that I get up at 9, 10 o'clock, or I'm sorry, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I should be eating much earlier. I drink coffee. I should be putting probably protein drinks in my coffee, and that might help a little bit, at least as far as getting some form of something in my body beyond just coffee. I'm also trying to switch from drinking creamer in my coffee to drinking like maybe almond milk with like sugar-free syrups, like the Torani syrups. I bought some Torani syrups to put in there, but I'll admit I don't really like it. It's okay. It's just not my favorite. But I'm sure, I mean, after surgery I have to do it anyway, right? So I got to give up that creamer anyway, so but I do okay. You know, I'm not really actually hungry, and I do okay. I eat what I eat for lunch. A lot of times I'll actually eat breakfast, which is 2 eggs, and I buy that the turkey sausage links, and I'll eat 2 eggs scrambled and the turkey sausage links, or I'll have lunch, which I'll either do the meat rolled up with cheese, or I bought those flat outs, the Hungry Girl flat outs, which are only 90 calories, and I think it's 7 grams of protein, which is pretty darn good, I thought. And I put either a piece of cheese on there, and I use mustard. I haven't used mayonnaise actually in years. I gave up mayonnaise years ago. And I'll put Laughing Cow cheese, the little wedges, and I'll spread that on there. And I bought the low sodium turkey breast, which is yummy. And I actually don't eat. It says 4 slices. I only use 2 slices. Because 4 slices is just too much. Because I get full fast for breakfast and lunch, which is surprising to me. Being pre-op, you wouldn't, I guess, you know, I'm surprised I get full fast. And then a lot of times I have discovered the Quest bars, and they're okay. They're not my favorite. They don't taste, they're kind of sweet, almost too sweet. And so I found that I can only eat about half, and they do fill me up. They keep me full for a while, but I eat half, and so if I ration them out, half now, half later kind of deal. That works good. So I do that, you know, and that's my you know, my lunch. My breakfast is my coffee. My lunch is, you know, either the eggs and sausage or a sandwich. And then my snack is the Quest bar, or at least half of. I don't usually eat another snack until dinner. But then dinner time comes, and it's not as if I'm starving by the time dinner comes, but for whatever reason, when dinner comes, I gorge, and I eat a huge amount. And for the past week, I've done really well to give up the carbs, because I'm trying really hard to kick the curb monster before surgery. And I guess finding out that my surgery is up for approval and or denial kind of gave me a kick in the pants to, you know, I need to really do this, kick this curb monster, or carb monster, excuse me. So I've been working really hard to do that, and we eat, like I said, we eat rice a lot. And if we don't eat rice, we eat pasta. And every once in a while we'll eat potatoes, usually mashed potatoes. And we eat veggies, you know, I mean, we eat other veggies to go along with it, you know, green beans and corn and broccoli, and I forgot to mention we eat squash too, and, you know, other things like that. But, you know, most of the time those are our three main vegetables, is green bean, corns, and broccoli. So anyway, so I've been giving up the carbs, and it's not as hard as I thought, but I have been eating monstrous sized portions, or at least I guess what I would consider monstrous sized portions of the protein and the veggies. But I guess it really, I don't know, it is, but it isn't. Like, you know, we had spaghetti last night, and I make it with spaghetti sauce, you know, just the jarred sauce, and I don't use low sodium sauce. I probably should, but I don't. And the frozen meatballs, the little frozen meatballs, they're like this, maybe an inch around. They're not that big. They're not huge. And I think the serving size suggested was 6 meatballs. It might have been 8, but I think it was 6. I had 18 meatballs. I mean, that's a lot of meatballs. I mean, I guess it's not a huge amount when you look at it, but at the same time, the serving size is 6. I just feel like I'm eating too much at night. Way too much. Now, granted, when I put it all into MyFitnessPal, I'm actually not going over my calorie allowance because I'm eating so little for breakfast or lunch and snacks and coffee and all that. I'm still eating so little for all of that I'm not going over my calorie allowance, or I'm only going over a little bit, because my calorie allowance for MyFitnessPal is at like 1500, I think, 1544, something like that. And I'm not really going over based on, you know, what I'm eating. So I guess that's good, but at the same time, I guess I just feel like I should be eating less than what I am eating, especially at dinner. Or maybe I should be spacing my meals out more. I don't know. I just feel like I should be doing things differently than I am. And I worry. I worry that I'm going to binge like this after surgery. I worry that this is going to be a problem for me even after surgery. I don't want it to be. And I'm scared. I'm scared that this is going to still be a problem for me after surgery. I need to kick this habit now while I still can. And I just don't know how. It's like a compulsion, and it's almost like I can't fight it. I probably should be eating something to go along with the meatballs. Maybe that would help. I don't. I just eat the meatballs. Maybe if I had a salad to go with it, that would help. I don't know. And it's not like I'm not drinking a ton of water all day long to go with it. I don't know. I don't know what my deal is. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm struggling with this. And I've always been this way. It's not like this is this is something new since I've started the pre-op diet. I have been doing this my entire life, where I don't eat all day long, or eat very little all day long, and then at night, and just binge. And what I eat at night is insane amounts of food. It's just insane. I want to kick this habit. I really do. If anybody has any tips, I would appreciate it. Really. I would. For now, that's all I got. Hopefully I'll be hearing about approval in the next week or so. So, anyway, that's all I got. And I'd love to hear any suggestions or tips from you guys. I would really appreciate it. So, thanks so much. Thanks for listening. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.